Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Lunch with Lisa. So, hopefully, I am streaming. I can't tell because Facebook has changed all their settings and I can't see if anybody's on or not. So, anyway, for any of you that are watching that don't know who I am, my name is Lisa Warner and I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. And I am a coach who helps people to set themselves free from disease and third dimensional matrix programming that is causing disease. So today, I thought we would talk about reclaiming sovereignty. In this day and age of this coronavirus, when we are all stuck inside because of this pandemic that's going on, there's a lot of fear happening in the world. We're all afraid of being attacked. We're being afraid of catching this virus. But why is that? Why is it that we are all running in fear? When we're doing, when we do just a little bit of investigation, just simply looking at the numbers from like the World Health Organization on what the virus is, what the numbers are. We look and see the numbers are, as of today, which is August or April 9th of 2020, we see that there are currently 87, a little more, almost 88,000 deaths from this coronavirus, which, of course is significant. However, there are 130, almost 133,000 deaths from the regular flu. There were 267,000 deaths from malaria. That's a significantly higher number than 87 from the coronavirus. There's like almost 700,000 deaths from alcohol. Seems like alcohol is a much bigger pandemic than the coronavirus. So why do we have this massive fear running through the collective? And are you buying into the fear? What's happening is we have, as humanity, we have a collective consciousness. Even though we each have our own individual consciousnesses, we are also part of a collective consciousness. And right now, there's a pandemic running through the collective consciousness. But does the pandemic have to run through our own individual lives? Do we have to take on this in our own consciousness? When Jesus walked on the planet, he used to go and walk into the leper colonies and heal the lepers. Now, when he walked into the leper colonies, he was not wearing face mask and glove and hazmat suit. He was walking in there in his own energy. He was not afraid of catching leprosy. Why? Because he knew who he was. And he knew how to manage his own energy. And he understood that we are each creating our own reality. And he knew that you cannot catch somebody else's reality. And when you know so thoroughly who you are, when you know your own well-being so fully and thoroughly that nothing in the outside world can sway you from your own well-being, you can walk anywhere in this world and not have any fear. When you know who you are and you know how to manage your own well-being, you don't have to fear catching anything from anybody else. We have been sent inside into our homes. And the metaphor for that is to go within, to go inside ourselves and start to ask some questions that will get us out of the mass conscious mentality that has everybody running in fear. Start asking some questions that can set you free and set you on your own sovereign path. Start thinking independently. We've all been taught that we have to think like everybody else. We've been trained. We go to school and they teach us how to think when we go to school. We're taught all the different programs and how society works and how we are supposed to fit into society and how we're supposed to look at ourselves and think about ourselves and go to your room if you don't match the template of society. And we have to start to look within and start to recognize who we are as individuals. We are each creating our own reality. What kind of a reality do you wish to create for yourself? Do you want to create the reality in which you're running around in fear, just like because everybody else is running around in fear and it's the thing to do? Or are you ready to take responsibility for your own health and well-being? When we come into these physical bodies are designed to heal themselves. But they can't heal themselves when we're running around disconnected from them, running around in fear, going, oh my God, my body's being attacked by something, or my body could be attacked by something. Then your body's just running around in the fear with you, and it can't do its normal job of being resilient and being able to rebalance itself. So now is the time to start going within and start looking at who are you. You are a grand creator being of light. You are capable of creating any reality for yourself that you want. But we've been trained to match our reality to the external world's reality. We're trained to fit in with the program. But now we see where the programming has got us. It's time to break free from the programming. It's time to take our own lives back, to take responsibility for our own well-being, and stop allowing the external authorities to make our well-being for us. It is time to reclaim our sovereignty. So do a little bit of investigating for yourselves. Look and see if you're in fear right now. Is there actually a need to be in fear? Is there any actual immediate threat to your well-being? Or is it just a perceived threat? Because right now, the majority of the world is running around in a perceived threat. There's not actually a threat in any of our lives at this moment, unless we believe that there is one. But when we know beyond the shadow of a doubt how to manage our own energy, how to keep our energy in alignment, in balance, when our energy is balanced, our thoughts and emotions are balanced. But when our thoughts and emotions are running around in fear, then our energy body is all off balance, and the physical body then gets all off balance to match. We've all heard our thoughts create our reality. Well, it's really our beliefs. Are you allowing the external world's beliefs to influence your own? Are you running around in the fear of the collective consciousness? Or are you taking your responsibility for your own health and well-being? It is time for all of us to take responsibility for our own health and well-being, because we are in the midst of the grandest shift of consciousness that has ever happened on this planet. And we are moving into a brand new reality, a brand new earth with brand new ways of being. And it's time for us to start creating those brand new ways of being. We see that the old ways do not work. So use this time wisely. Go within, reclaim your power. And if you need assistance with this, I will be starting a new course in May for reclaiming your power, to be able to walk through the world, just like Jesus walked through the leper colonies, walking through without fear, without worry, with kindness, with grace, with compassion, able to walk in your own energy, being able to manage yourself so thoroughly that you become sovereign in your own space. Sovereign, meaning the supreme ruler of your own reality. This is the definition of sovereign. Is the supreme ruler, like the monarch, possessing independent or national authority. You are the authority of your own life. Unless you give up your authority to the external authorities, then you are no longer the authority of your life, and they're the authority of your life. It's time to reclaim your sovereignty so that you can walk confidently and compassionately through the world without having to get the world all over you. So my name is Lisa Warner. Thank you for joining me today. If you would like help reclaiming your sovereignty so you can live healthy and happy for the rest of your life without fear, then please reach out. You can reach out to me through Messenger here on Facebook, or you can reach me through my website, lisa-warner.com, or email at lisa@lisa-warner.com. Thanks so much for joining me. And please, for the next week, until next time, create for yourselves a great week. Become your own authority. Thanks for watching. Till next week. Namaste.